Hello, all you hardcores out there. How are you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. How are you all doing? Can I just say a big thank you to all them people that have been subscribing and sharing my videos on your WhatsApp. Thank you very much. Much love from the Big P for that. Can I give a big shout out to Welcome Estates as well? And Spartan Demolition. Right. Let's get stuck into business, shall we? I know you was fighting two-time world champion Paul Butler tomorrow. We know Paul Butler's the massive underdog in this fight, don't we? We all agree on that. What everybody's forgetting is, and I keep banging on about it, that it's another Brit going up against the top £5 per pound guy, isn't it? We've had Callum Johnson go up against Peter Beef, Yards going up against him next. We've had other kids from UK stepping up, haven't we? Crawler against Lomachenko, Beefy Smith, Canelo, Rocky Fielding, Canelo. The list's endless, isn't it? Billy Joe, Canelo. This kid, I know you, he's really a bit special, isn't he? He is the original monster, isn't he? Very special fighter. Easily top £5 per pound, undefeated, doesn't shoot his mouth off, ices people when he hits them, puts them on planet Saturn's. Now, if Paul Butler can have it, box out his skin, and I know you has a bad night, that's how it's going to be a 50-50. He still could only end up with a draw. So he's going to have to stop this guy, I think, late on to have a chance, because he's not going to get a decision. But to even be in this fight, he's got to be given credit. And so's his trainer, aren't they? His trainer, advisor, manager, his team around him have got to be given massive credit. But like I've just said there, if he can actually pull this off, Paul Butler, he ranks above Lloyd Honeyghan, beating Donald Curry. He ranks above Froch, beating Jermaine Taylor, Ricky Hatton, Castile. It beats all them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I just think it's a great fight for Paul Butler, because he's the ultimate if he beats him, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's the ultimate. If he can beat him, he's the ultimate. So let me just grab this little poodle here. When are you going to stop barking, you? Hey, when are you going to stop barking? I went downstairs overnight, right? Forgot to put landing light and got to the bottom of the stairs, and then I stood in it. And then I moved back to get off away from it. I stood in it, gone all the way through my toes and lot. Innit, eh? Got to get a new doormat now. Just lobbed it outside, and what can you do when you're taking dogs on? You'll be good. Right. Shane McGuigan's piped up. He's saying he's now hoping that the big fighters want to fight Daniel Dubois now that they've seen, not a brilliant performance from him. Shane says he got caught early on and the first shot was a good one. But he took knees in other two knockdowns. Well, fair enough, and he's used a bit of common sense, hasn't he? He should have maybe done that against Joe Joyce, but for me, he's all at sea, and he's way off the pace. Way off the pace. He's pinched a version at world title there, Dubois. Way off the pace. He's beaten nobody. Who's his best win? Who's his best win? So I'm not having any of that. That he'll get the big fight, because when have we ever heard a boxer say he's not going to knock somebody out? They're all going to knock somebody out, aren't they? Till they get hit. So I'm not on the bar hype train like I were. Yeah, he dropped Joshua in sparring, but David Price did, didn't he? Well, what happened to him? And he was Olympic bronze and British champion, British and Commonwealth, I think. We also what Terence Crawford did to David Evanesian, but he deserves credit, David Evanesian, for rolling dice, because Conor Benn didn't want to roll it with Josh Kelly, did he? Or Evanesian. So, and look at Josh Kelly now, British champion, world ranked, and look at Evanesian, he just fought a top 5 pound for pound guy. I know he's come up short, but he gave it his best shot. The same Manny Pacquiao is going to come back. Who wants to see that? Who wants to see that? But I always said Manny Pacquiao would be the all singing, all dancing, fighting till he's 50. Bit like Mike Tyson, all singing, all dancing, all comedy act appearances and all that, and exhibitions and that. These people can't leave it alone, can they? I think Manny Pacquiao should disappear into sunset and let the next crop of boxers coming through have their time in limelight. Whenever you've got Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather stealing millions from exhibitions, it's millions of pounds that they're taking from boxing fans, from the new boxing generation that's coming through. They're taking the money from the fans, and the boxers that are coming through are not getting it, are they? It's going to old guys in the mid-40s, which is wrong. That's just my opinion on that. Crawford's a free agent now, though, isn't he? Terence Crawford. It's going to be interesting to see who wants to sign him, because he's not exactly Mr. Engaging, is he? So, but he got $10 million for beating Evanesian, so he's done well there, didn't he? He's done well. Sander Martin's having a bit of a moan about saying he didn't lose that split decision to Teofimo Lopez. Should have gone the other way around. Well, when do you ever see anybody lose in a split decision and say they thought they lost? Do you know what I mean? So, only person I've seen do that's Robin Reed when he lost to Calzaghe, but everybody else was saying thought he won. So, interesting, isn't it? Big John Fury's piped up, big fighting man, in the ring or on the hard road, 100 on the hard road, and an £100,000 knockout when I beat the Irish champion in '92. But for love of me, I can't remember his name. But I'm still doing 200-kilo deadlifts for me, Corey. Pop, pop, bang. Let's have a battle royale. Well, Big John has piped up after swerving Gareth A. Davis. Can you imagine Big John Fury and Gareth A. Davis? Gareth asking him, John, have you had a shower yet, John? Can you imagine John Fury's reply? Crash bang wallop, innit? Big John says if Tommy can't knock Jake Paul out, he's going to pull him out of the sport of boxing. That's what Big John's saying. So Tommy's 8-0, 4 by way of. God, Eddie Hills has got a better KO ratio than Tommy Fury. Let me tell you this much. If Tommy can't knock Jake Paul out, I'll retire Tommy from the sport of boxing straight afterwards. I'll have no more to do with it. I'll say, look, you're going nowhere, because I don't rate Jake Paul at all. I think Jake Paul would struggle with me. And I'm all washed up. If I had a 7-week camp now and got the proper sparring and got my weight down, Jake Paul would struggle with me. If Tommy could not knock him out into next week, and I mean, do a number on him, he has no right looking at conventional boxing at all, because Jake Paul would not win a proper amateur fight. He would not be a decent class amateur. Boxing, a man 50 years old that needs his Zimmer frame to get in the ring. Come on, Tommy's a live wire. The fight will be made at 13 stone 4. Tommy's ideal weight, and Tommy can punch as hard as a heavyweight. But can we actually get Jake Paul in the ring? We're going to find out very shortly, because we've said, okay, yeah, we'll take it, whatever you're offering, let's get it on. He needs to be sorted out, but I don't think he will, because I saw him that day over in Dubai. and I saw fear in his eyes. He's not a fighting man. I've got within feet of him, looked into his eyes. He's going to want no part of Tommy or the Furies. Fury power! Pop, pop, bang! There you go. That's Big John Fury's reply to Jake Paul situation with Tommy. Is that a good fight? Do we want to see that fight? Tommy and Jake Paul. It's dragging on now, isn't it? They've done a proper PR job that on it, haven't they, Furies? Bit like with Joshua and then Usyk. It's like constant teasing, isn't it, all the time? So, because we can't get enough at Furies, can we? Let's have it right. It's car crash, isn't it? It's car crash, isn't it? It makes boxing entertaining, doesn't it? All the different characters. And I love it, me, all like this. I love it. Big John Fury, big fighting man. 140 kilo bench press. 8 reps before a pan of stew on the hot fire. Yeah, listen, they're all characters. Everybody's a character in boxing, but there's none more so than Big John, isn't there? Hey, 100-0 on hard roll. All I'm going to say is this: can somebody come forward who fought John? At them 100 men that he put to keep, if any of you here managed to make it down from planet Mars, where John sent you, or from planet Moon or Jupiter, if you manage to get back on any of them Apollo missions after John sent you up into orbit, get in touch with me and I'll give you a bag of sand to come on my channel and tell me what it felt like to be hit by Big John Fury power. And on that note, peace out. Keep on trucking, keep supporting boxing. Don't have nightmares. And for all you people who can't act this little thumbnail of purple Aki here, it's only a bit of a joke, isn't it? Hey, I'm trying to bring a smile to everybody's face. Okie dokie. Peace out.